Hello there, I'm Lizard, and welcome to another speed build. This is the second part of the Halloween build. I don't remember what I called it. I think I called it Haunted Manor or something like that. Haunted Creek Manor, I think. And here I'm building the TV room. I'm using a lot of dark furniture because I think that really suited this build. And I wanted those bookcases to be in the whole area, so I had to take 2 bookcases in there. And here I'm trying to figure out which piano I should use. I don't really like how any of those look, because they look a bit weird, but I thought that this looked best in the end. And here I'm using those luxury stuff curtains on the wall. I think that looked a bit cool. And I think this will be kinda like an entertainment room as well. So it looks a bit like a small stage where someone are standing and talking and telling their jokes to the others who listen. And here I'm just putting a barbecue and a table and some chairs on the outside. And I'm also putting some curtains on the inside. This will just be like a little sitting area. And I think I'm using those black couches all the time. And yeah, here I had got spooky stuff pack, so I had to put the graves in on the backyard and some spooky details in the garden. I really like the spooky stuff pack. I thought it was a lot of cool things to use in it. And I don't think you just have to use it on Halloween. I think you could use those stuff whenever you want to. If you're building like a haunted mansion or something like that. And I really like those spider webs. I thought it looked cool to have them like this, because this is a secret room. You can get into it by a bookcase downstairs, and yeah, I put another secret door thing up here. So I wanted it to look like no one has been here on a very long time. So therefore I put the spider webs up there, because yeah, no one has been in there for a long time, so they haven't cleaned, and it have got a lot of spiders in there. And here I'm putting in first some spooky paintings, but I thought it looked better with the normal paintings, and I didn't want to use those spooky paintings in all rooms. And up here we will have a bathroom and a sauna. And yeah, it's a bit secret, like maybe someone in the house knows about it and they like to go up there and be in the sauna, maybe take a bath afterwards. And then in the big room I will play some science stuff. So maybe it lives a mad scientist in this house, and up here they can do their science thing. I don't really know what they do. And of course I wanted this pumpkin thing in the kitchen. So I'm just putting some decoration items as well. But I thought it would be cool that someone in the family knows about this and they go up there to do some science stuff. And maybe they go to the sauna afterwards and relax a bit. Here I'm just putting a bench on the balcony. I might put an easel as well. No, I didn't. And in the hallway I wanted to have this candy thing just when your Sims are coming in. And I also put those candy bowls in more places in the house. And I guess the family in this house wanted to play a trick on their neighborhoods and let them come in and take a candy and get scared. But I had some struggle with which table or thing I wanted a candy bowl to stand on. And here I'm just putting in a dresser, a chair, some decoration items and stuff like that. I had some trouble with choosing which rug I wanted to have in here. I wanted it to be red, so it looked like a ground and enter room. I lost the word there. But I thought it was hard to make it look good, and the front door isn't centered to the room, and I wanted like the door and the candle bowl and the dresser to be like in a straight line, but it didn't work. So I tried to make the best of it, just as it was. And yeah, I didn't know what more to put in here. So here I'm putting this servant thing with the candy bowl on up here and the chess table. I think it would be pretty cool to sit there and play chess and look on the entrance if someone is coming in or like that. And this will be the main bedroom's bathroom. And yeah, I thought this would be the parents' bathroom and room. And I have placed red walls for them. I think it looks cool in this like Gothic manor to have a much red and black details, but I didn't want to make black and details in the whole house, so it's just the parents' bedroom who has the colors. And here I put the curtains like this because I thought that looked really cool, and I will do the same thing in all bedrooms in this house. It looks like something you would do if you had a lot of money in like a big house. And we don't have any beds, or we don't have any beds that have like curtains thing on them, so I tried to fake that kind of bed. Here I'm putting some lights on the graves. I will also put some flowers, because that makes it look more like real graves. At least here we used to put a lot of candles and flowers and stuff on people's graves. And I also thought if you play in this house and your Sims die, you can just delete one of those fake graves and put your real Sims graves in there. And then you will also have a lot of ghosts in this house, which I think would suit really well. So I'm just finishing off this room with some details. And I think I'm done now, so I'm doing their balcony. Just putting a bench and an easel and a light. And now I will do this outdoor place. And you can come here by the parents' room or by the daughter's room. So your Sims can just sit here and chill a bit, and I put this spotlight because I think it looks nice when it's lighting with this blue and red lights. Just putting some more stuff here and another easel. I probably have like 100 easels in this house. And this will be the daughter's room, She's probably a teenage daughter, and I thought it was hard to know which color I wanted on the curtains because there isn't any. There's no good colors for this room. It's no purple curtains, so I took blue, which is quite close to purple, and did the same thing that I did in the parents' room. And I really like those mirrors. I think they really suit to have in a teenager's room. And I also placed this spooky stuff pack teddy bear in there because it looks nice. And I'm putting some posters here and some signs outside of her door. They probably says "don't come in" or something like that. Warning, don't come in. And here is the daughter's bedroom. A black and white theme, and this skull rug. Sorry. I think that skull rug will be really useful in the teenage room and kids room. This room will be the kids' room, and it's orange and black theme. And I thought this wallpaper is really cute with those ghosts on. And I put this toy house outside on the balcony because it didn't fit in his room. And here I'm putting a lot of posters. And some light. And some more posters. And I'm putting some toys on the floor as well, because kids normally have their floor on the floor. Their toys on the floor. I really like those gnomes. I think they are called something like that. They look pretty spooky. And if you don't buy the spooky stuff pack, you could use them as Halloween decoration. So just changing some things in the hallway. And I don't remember which room I will be doing next. Fixing with some lights. And I'm going to this bathroom, putting in a fireplace and some of this. I'm also putting in a spooky painting there. Here I wanted to change something on the outside. I've wanted to make this building look a bit more interesting, but I don't think it looked that good with those pillars. But it looked empty with nothing. So I will be trying to make this look a bit more interesting, but I will delete the pillars again. But I really like this ivy trick. I think it looks really cool. And I hope we will get some more like ivy stuff, so we can put some different ivy on different houses. Because some houses looks really good when they look a bit overgrown. I add a few more pillars than I had before, and I'm changing some to this kind of pillars. I'm not sure if I like this more. I might be going to change this before I put the house out on the gallery. But I don't know what I could have done to make this house look more interesting and at the same time make it look better. Because I don't like those pillars, so I will probably delete them before I upload it. So here we're doing the room before, the secret room. And this will be kind of like a party room thing. I'm having this sitting area here, and behind it I will have a buffet table and another candy bowl as well. I don't think I put a bar in this room, but I probably should have, because this is probably a room the family will take their guests to. But yeah, they're already having a bar room downstairs, so maybe they go there to take some drinks, and they might go up here afterwards so they can eat something and chill in the couches. I think I put a stereo in here, yes, so they can dance a little, having party time. And let's hope no one of the guests finds the secret room, because that might be awkward. Here I'm just placing some mirrors on the fireplace. And just placing some tables and some decoration items and lights. And I think I'm pretty much done with this room. It's a lighter room than the rest of the house. And it really looks like a formal room where they might have some parties or meetings. Something like that. Might be more formal parties. Also putting a rug there. They might have danced on this rug, so it isn't laying straight on the ground. I'm putting up a painting and a light. And here I will be doing a sitting area. They really have a lot of sitting areas in this house. But I don't know what to do with those small corners. I guess you could place some activity or something like that, but I think it looks pretty good with sitting areas. It's getting really cold outside now in real time. It was like -5 degrees Celsius yesterday when I woke up. Really cold. So I guess the Sims are pretty lucky to not have seasons, because they don't have to freeze their ass off. Even though I really will think it's fun to get seasons to the Sim when we will get it. I hope we might get it next year. It would be really fun. Because I think it will be really beautiful when it's snowing in Sims 4 and when it's raining and stuff like that. But I understand if that's not the first priorities of the Sims team. I know that a lot of people will have more family stuff and like that, but I don't think the Sims team prioritize that either. I don't really mind that it isn't that much family stuff, because I don't used to play with family so much, but I really understand why people really want more family stuff, and I think that should be a prioritized thing, because The Sims is much about families. But yeah, I think we will get it sometime, but not this year. I also wondering if there will come any more stuff back soon, because they said they were going to come out things every month, and it won't come out anything this month, and with the get together expansion pack will come out in December instead of November. So I think we will get some new stuff soon, and that's pretty exciting. I really wonder what it will be. We will know that like a week or two before they release it, probably. And yeah, that's kind of fun, because you know it will be something that comes out, but you have no idea what, and then when you know, you don't have to wait so long. And yeah, here I'm doing the kitchen. It's a really big kitchen, and with the whole tallest wall height, it was really hard to decorate and furnish this room. This isn't my favorite kitchen I've done, but I guess it turned out okay. Yeah, it was really hard to make it look good. But yeah, I hope you think it looks okay, at least. And this is also a pretty light room in this house, but all the furnishes is pretty dark, so I guess it doesn't look that light anyways. Also the lights doesn't light so good, so I've put in really many lights in this house. I might put some hidden objects lights in this house before I upload it. I don't know yet. But you can do that if you think it's too dark, and those hidden objects lights, you won't see them when you play in the game. So that's good. You can place as many as you want in the roof and you won't see them. Here I will be putting a lot of decoration items on the shelves. Just too bad that a lot of them will be disappearing later. I don't used to notice that I have problems with objects disappearing when you used to move objects and stuff like that, but I saw that a lot of these objects just disappeared later, and I think that's really bad. I hope they fix so objects doesn't disappear once you place them, because I thought this looked nice and really cluttered, but it won't do that later, and I didn't want to place everything back just again, because it would probably just have disappeared again. So yeah. Just a few more kitchen stuff in here, and soon I think I will be done with the kitchen. Usually I do the kitchen first in houses, but this time I did the kitchen almost last. But I guess that's what you do sometime. Maybe because I know that this kitchen would be really hard to get it to look good. Yeah, I'm putting some flowers there so it can look like you can take those flowers into the cooking. Here I'm also placing this rug here, because I thought that looked really good. And here I'm trying to place a rug in the kitchen. I don't remember if I kept it, because it looks a bit weird. I think I will change the floor in the kitchen. and I don't think I will have any rug there then. But we will see, I guess. I had some trouble with choosing which floor I wanted, because I didn't really think that they fitted this kitchen. But yeah, I will go with this one. This will be a little office area with a computer, some bookcases and chairs. It's a really small office, but I guess you would get some work done in there. Also placing the couch like that so two Sims could have like a meeting in there. Or maybe someone is working from home so they can use that office. Here I'm finishing off this hallway. And I think this will be the last thing I do in this house. And here I'm putting another desk with a computer on, because I thought that would be a pretty nice space to have a computer. And here I will just be placing some side tables and some decoration items. I will also be putting some paintings on the walls and some chairs. I think those hallways is pretty hard to decorate, but I think it turned out pretty well. And yeah, also some rugs here. But I think that's the last thing I put in. Just some more lightings, another painting, and some more lights. And then I'm done, so I will just take a spin around the house here. And I will change some pillars before I upload it to the gallery. But here comes the screenshot. So I will see you soon. Goodbye.